Well, Melbourne's Yarra River was transformed today into a sea of rowing eights for the annual Head of the Yarra race. The marathon event features the largest contingent of rowers in one race in Australia. And Yvette was there.
It's one of the toughest races on the Australian rowing calendar. 8 winding kilometres along the Yarra River from the city to Hawthorn. 2,500 competitors in more than 270 rowing eights took on today's challenge, the oldest being 91-year-old Don Christie.
What do you like about this race?
Oh, it's a real testing race.
The veteran rower competed in the first ever Head of the Yarra back in 1957, and after open heart surgery and a knee replacement, he is still going strong.
Just got to keep at it and try and row with perfection. Try and row cleanly and efficiently.
Spectators of all types watched on from the banks as crews pushed themselves to the limit in the endurance event. Known as the Cox's Race, there are categories ranging from school crews to masters rowers and the elite.
A record number of rowers are competing in this year's Head of the Yarra, with more than half the crews coming from interstate and overseas, some from as far away as New Zealand and Japan. 1, 2, 3, up!
For the past 8 years, the team from Patez Rowing Club in Tokyo have travelled to Melbourne to compete.
This is a very winding river. We never see it in Japan, so we are very glad that we have a cox from Melbourne, the local girl. And without her, I don't think we can really participate and have a good race here.
The fastest crew of the day was the Sydney Rowing Club men's open team, who completed the course in a time of 25 minutes and 41 seconds, while Melbourne University took the line honours in the elite women's eights. Yvette, ABC News, Melbourne.